Your host Christian Trinity, featuring Christian Prince, an educational Christian video.
Wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My brothers and sisters, every one of us wants to go to paradise, Jannatul Firdaus. We will go to paradise. I know I will go to paradise, and so will you, by the mercy of Allah, by His virtue and His grace. We try, but our deeds will never be good enough for us to earn paradise simply by the deeds. We have to have the mercy of Allah. However,
Shalom, everybody, and peace of the Lord to all of you. If you are not familiar with the Islamic religion, if we can call it a religion, you might, listen to this and you don't find a problem with it. Right away, if you know Islam, you will know that this is what he just said is totally contradiction for what the Quran says. The Quran says those who have good deeds, and the good deeds in Islam, by the way, is not what you think. Good deeds about you lying to your wife, the wife lying to her husband, killing some Christians, some Jews, some Hindus, etc. have nothing to do with being a good person. However, he just said there's no good deeds is enough to take you to heaven, but the Quran says the opposite. The Quran says in chapter 2 verse 25, and give a glad tidings to those who believe and do righteous good deeds, that for them will be garden under which rivers flow. But we just heard him saying that nobody will go to heaven unless by the mercy of Allah. So which one? Which one? The Quran promise, if you have good deeds, you believe in Allah, etc., you will go to heaven. And here you see how the Islamic religion does not have one source. This guy, he will give you his own reason why he believes it's not enough, because Muhammad in different place he says that those things will not even take you to heaven. So Islam again is a stupid religion. In one place, Allah, he promised, according to Muhammad, that you will go to heaven if you do step 1, 2, 3. And other place, Muhammad saying none of those steps will take you to heaven. And this is in the hadith. So just to give you an idea why I believe Islam is so stupid and so, it's an idiot religion. Which one? People are so confused and so stupid. But then now when you hear the when you hear the argument of this man, like we'll show you many videos, you will see how stupid even the topic is getting. So now let us hear what the problem when we go to heaven of Allah.
However, many people say, well, if I'm going to go into paradise and such a person's going to be there, it's really going to make life a struggle in paradise. What's the point of going there? So sometimes women say it about their husbands. Sometimes people say it about others. Sometimes men say it about their wives. That, well, if she's going to be there, I just don't want to be there. And sometimes they say, well, I don't mind Jannah, but I don't want him as my husband in Jannah. Well, that's very interesting, because actually we're losing focus. That's what it is. We're fighting about something that we definitely do not need to fight about, because the aim is to get paradise, to get Jannah. Once you're there, the Almighty has promised you that you will have whatever you want. Now, that is something so complicated, because what if I want you and you do not want me? The Almighty is going to have to deal with it in a unique way, something that I won't understand right now, but I do know that when we get there, He's going to manage it superbly. For example, if you're with your spouse and you're with, let's give the example of a spouse, and you want your spouse to be tall with a certain type of hair, certain type of skin, and so on. You will perceive them that way. And if they themselves wanted to be short with a different type of hair, they will at the same time be that way for themselves. And how Allah is going to manage that, I really don't.
Look how stupid, how shallow, how donkey's religion of Islam is. What this guy is talking about? Well, this is what Islam is about. Like, okay, you want to go to heaven, Allah, He promised you whatever you wish. The Quran says so, He's right. Allah in the Quran, which does not exist, Allah does not exist. This is Muhammad fabricating promises for those poor Abdul, so they will go and die for him and he will get women and sex and money and jewelries. So he told them, in the heaven you will get whatever you wish. And now we have a dilemma. Okay, whatever I wish? Are you sure? Whatever you wish. Yeah, that's what he said. What if the person he wished to have sex with, he's a guy, he's a gay, he liked to have sex with Mufti Ming? Well, Allah have to deal with it. Whatever you wish. The promise is a promise. All forbidden things in earth is not forbidden in heaven. So remember that. And in heaven, there's nothing is forbidden. Whatever Allah forbid in earth is not forbidden in earth and in heaven, including wine, whatever you want. Exchanging sex with others, having sex with your mother, having sex with your daughter, your sister, with a guy you like, and even if you are a man, doesn't matter. So now, how Allah will deal with such a stupid promise? Because He didn't say whatever I wish, He said whatever you wish. Look at this face. By the way, before we continue, anyone heard the news from our brother Lee, who wanted to do, testing for his cancer? If anyone heard anything, let me know, please. All right? I hope he's fine. So, look at this stupid religion. Whatever you wish. Go ahead.
Actually, we're losing focus. That's what it is. We're fighting about something that we definitely do not need to fight about, because the aim is to get paradise, to get Jannah. Once you're there, the Almighty has promised you that you will have whatever you want. Now, that is something so complicated, because what if I want you and you do not want me? The Almighty is going to have to deal with it in a unique way, something that I won't understand right now, but I do know that when we get there, He's going to manage it superbly. For example, if you're with your spouse and you're with, let's give the example of a spouse, and you want your spouse to be tall with a certain type of hair, certain type of skin, and so on, you will perceive them that way. And if they themselves wanted to be short with a different type of hair, they will at the same time be that way for themselves. And how Allah is going to manage that, I really don't know, but I do know.
What he just said? So the woman, she want her husband to be tall, with certain kind of hair and skin color, but you don't like that. So he just said that you will be tall for her, short for yourself. Hold on. What do you listen? Abdul, listen. So the wife, she like him to be tall, let us say blonde hair, blue eyes. The guy, he don't like to be tall, he like to be short. He don't like blue eyes, he like to have a dark eyes. He don't like to be so white, he like to have, let us say, so. She will have the tall guy, but yet still he will be a short for himself. How is that? I mean, this is genius answer, Abdul. Where do you get even this from? You see, because Islam is so stupid, they try to find a solution for the stupidity of Muhammad. We have Azmat. Azmat, I think he is a Muslim from Turkey, I'm guessing. Maybe he can join us, actually. He came to the stage, but I don't know if he wanted to talk or not. Go ahead, Asmat. You are a Muslim, Asmat? You have to push to talk. He's an atheist? All right, then if he's an atheist, then there is no point. Thank you. All right. So look at this madness. You will be short for yourself, and you will be tall for your wife. You will have a black hair for yourself, but you will be blonde for your wife. Have you ever heard of a stupidity like this? Is that a delusional heaven? Because there's no other solution. Either it is true or it's false. So what he is saying to you, Allah will deceive your wife and will deceive you about your look. So for the wife, you will look as she wish. For yourself, you will look as you wish. That is so good. Asmat, are you a Muslim, my friend? Answer me in the text before I take you out to the stage.
Let's give the example of a spouse, and you want your spouse to be tall, with a certain type of hair, certain type of skin, and so on. You will perceive them that way, and if they themselves wanted to be short with a different type of hair, they will at the same time be that way for themselves. And how Allah is going to manage that, I really don't know, but I do know.
You do not know. You know how Allah will manage it. Don't worry about it. Allah will manage it.
فيها ما تشتهيه
Yeah, sing it, sing it.
الأنفس وتلذ الأعين وأنتم فيها خالدون. In it, you will have everything, meaning in paradise, in Jannah, whatever the soul desires and whatever is tasty to the eyes.
Have you ever heard of more satanic, stupid promise more than this? Because what the soul desire is the promise, right? And we know that everyone, he have his own desire in life. And we are here talking, by the way, specifically about sexual desire. This is about sexual. This is not about food or, This is about sex.
To be continued. If you enjoyed this video, consider buying me a coffee. With that, you be helping me put out more educational Christian videos. Thank you.